Hey guys, welcome back to more Tears of the Kingdom. As of the time of this live stream, I have 23 days until a new Zelda game comes out. So yeah, we're about to get the next stone. And I guess awaken Mineru as the 5th sage. After this, I have no idea. Okay, pacifier's weird. For anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, Chad was talking about how they think it's weird for a girl to wear a dog collar, and I said that's cool. Pacifiers, that's different. That's not really cool. I don't really like that shit. No, that's weird. Diaper and pacifier's weird. No, I don't like that shit. Just put like a collar and a leash on, and we're fine. What is gonna happen? What the fuck? Oh, should I be riding Mineru? All right. Haven't played this game in weeks. What the hell are we about to see? Let's find out. I can't believe how long we've been playing this game. Furry came out of the tablet? Weren't you guys just talking about that? I bet all you guys wish your furry fucking OCs would come out of the tablet. Damn, this is sick. Mineru is a Zonai woman, alright?
Zelda,
and no, I'm not attracted to her, Chet.
I am the Sage of Spirit, and one of the Zonai.
Like some Silent Hill shit.
Minu.
Oh, screenshot! There we go. I'm not a furry, I just screenshot all of the sages.
I am glad to meet you, Link. I must thank you. It is because of you that we have recovered my secret stone. Originally, my intent was to awaken when you first found the Porapad, then to guide you to my construct and assist you on your journey. I had not anticipated a battle with that same construct. You have proven quite adept, and I am grateful for all your efforts.
She's a Zonai.
Link, here. In the name of Mineru, Sage of Spirit, I grant my power unto you. I believe it will serve you well.
She's not an animal, she's a Zonai. It's a different race. I'm just trying to figure out, what does she have that's going to make destroying Ganondorf any easier? Are we turning into William Afton? That's the final ring! We got all 5 rings! That's the biggest one, holy shite.
With this power I've given, a deep bond has been forged between us. And from this point forward, my spirit will reside within that construct. I will help you however I can.
Hold on.
Aha!
Okay, I can turn this down a little bit. What does that mean by she's got the goo? I don't know what that means. I actually don't. I'm not sure what that means. I'm the one who lived in the distant past, in the age of Hyrule's founding. So I guess my only question is, how come all the other sages needed... Well, okay, that actually... Well, I don't know. So I guess all the other sages died, but Mineru must have put her soul into, like... That's actually kind of like Milky Finisher lore, if you guys think about it. She's pretty much just Zero Lolly. Because Zero didn't die, he just put his soul into a vessel waiting to be reawakened. So the other sages died, which is why they needed successors, but Mineru, she maintained her spirit, which is why she can, like, reawaken as the sage, and she didn't need a replacement. I was under the impression that she was going to need a replacement. That's why I was theorizing. I was like, oh, is it going to be Paya? Is it going to be Taro, whatever the hell his name is? But she doesn't need a successor because her consciousness is technically still alive, which is cool. Circumstances forced me to forsake my body and become a being of pure spirit. That's literally Milky Finisher lore, guys. That's literally what Zero did. Long have I slumbered within Zelda's Purapad in order to share what I knew when it passed into your hands. So she's been in the tablet the whole time? I apologize that our meeting has been so long delayed. The Demon King's interference is to blame. Nevertheless, I ask your pardon.
Well then.
Now on to the topic at hand. It's so cool that one of the secret stones is powering the mech. In my own age, the distant past, from your perspective, Zelda awakened as the Sage of Time and appeared before us. What I must relate to you is a tragedy that occurred in Hyrule's history. At its crux was Zelda, who held a secret stone and traversed time. So this game's timeline is all fucked up, dude. My head fucking hurts, dude. Why? Can we go a Zelda game without time travel? Skyward Sword was already so damn confusing. Ocarina of Time did it best, ironically, and that's the game that caused 3 fucking multi-splits. So my head just hurts because I don't fucking know. I don't know what this even means. I can't even word what I'm trying to fucking say. So let me just say it in chronological order. Yeah, because he was the hero of time. Well, I kind of disagree, Plant to Kill. I think that Skyward Sword used time travel very good, too. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess didn't have any of it, which was great. Made it so easy to follow those stories. I do think Skyward Sword did it in a really good way. Where they had Zelda go through the gate of time and she was behind the crystal enclosed in amber. That was a good twist. Yeah, this is getting a little bit fucking ridiculous. Because that means Zelda was back in time, awakening the sages and getting things ready. But then I don't know where she is. So then she's maybe was sealed away, but then she was also a baby. She was born, and then she grew up, and then she was sealed away for 100 years to fight Calamity Ganon, but then came out. So that it kind of makes Breath of the Wild seem really stupid. I don't know if I'm a fan of this game. Well, okay, I am, but it kind of... Okay, how do I word this? I'm in my head, it makes a lot of sense, but speaking... I think it's the antibiotics are fucking with my head, because usually I'm really good at formulating my thoughts into words, and I'm not right now because I have a lot of brain fog. What am I trying to say? It makes sense in my head. Okay, it makes Breath of the Wild seem a little stupid because the events of this game take place both before and after Breath of the Wild. Do you get what I mean? That means Zelda went back in time to prevent Ganondorf from, like, coming back to life at full power, destroying everything. But that kind of makes Calamity Ganon's awakening kind of stupid. Because they obviously prioritized his upheaval as opposed to him awakening via Calamity. Does that make sense? It does. Thank you, Plant to Kill. Where, let me just... I'm gonna hold all judgments till the game is done and the credits roll. I'm gonna withhold all judgments because there's obviously shit I don't know still. I don't even know where the fuck Zelda's at or how we're gonna go back in time to get her. But let me just word it this way. If Zelda went back in time, why couldn't she have just stopped the events of the Great Calamity? Why not have Mineru and the Sages awaken to stop that, prevent thousands upon thousands of people dying, Mipha getting killed, Link going into his coma? why did they prep for this event? What makes this event worse than the other one? Well, you know what? I guess it's so fucking confusing. It's because Breath of the Wild, Calamity Ganon, there was never any way they were going to defeat him. He was just a force of nature. Where, like, Calamity Ganon gets defeated, but he comes back. He always comes back. He comes back. So this makes sense because I'm assuming that in this game's story, if they actually kill Ganon, that puts a stop to the reincarnation for good. Because it seems like Calamity Ganon was only coming back to life because the gloom radiating off of Ganon was creating like a phantom that would come back every thousands of years. So if they could actually defeat Ganondorf at his source, they could prevent that. Where in Breath of the Wild, even when they defeated Calamity Ganon, it was always implied that eventually he will return. You can't stop the reincarnation cycle. But if you can kill Ganondorf, that could do it. So I guess, yeah, that would make sense. But man, couldn't they have like left a text message being like, hey guys, don't be at the castle at this date because you're all going to die? I don't know. Apparently Mineru is going to say some shit. So. She made a momentous decision in those days gone by. I would have you know of her resolve.
Long ago, my people, known as the Zonai, came down from the heavens to the surface of the world. It was said they were descendants of gods. They bore treasures from these same gods, secret stones capable of amplifying the abilities of those who possessed them. Using the knowledge of the Zonai, my younger brother Rauru became a great leader. He met a young woman named Sonia, and they would wed.
So Sonia's not Zonai.
Rauru gifted Sonia one of the secret stones. Together, they sought to establish their kingdom. This is how the kingdom of Hyrule, with Rauru and Sonia as its first king and queen, came to be. The
first king and queen, huh? Fuck Skyward Sword. And you're trying to tell me it's in the same continuity plan to kill? I'm horseshit.
However, tragedy suddenly struck. A man of great evil emerged from the desert. The leader of the Gerudo, Ganondorf, killed Queen Sonia and stole her secret stone. Using the secret stone, Ganondorf transformed into the Demon King. He then created swarms of monsters and attacked. Hyrule rose up to face these threats, but the evil power driving the monsters forward was staggering.
The Hyrule rumbling.
On the brink of defeat.
We saw that cutscene, which was crazy. That was literally the rumbling.
Rauru then came up with a plan to turn the tide of the war. He entrusted secret stones to warriors with exceptional abilities. They became sages and united in an effort to finally defeat the Demon King. Rauru and the sages outnumbered the Demon King and should have been able to stop him. However, the Demon King's power had grown far beyond anything we could have imagined.
Fucking nutty.
I was unable to withstand his strength. Our fight appeared all but lost. And then, Rauru. He committed himself to one final act.
Damn, he dodged it all? Oh, she used recall! She tried to use recall on his ass. Look at his eyes. Whoa! Where's You Say Run? Oh, he fucking on my Nomu'd him! And that's how the seal went on. He did the double Detroit smash! I gotta replay this cutscene with that music. And that's the spiral that creates the Zonai energy. That's what Zero did to Ouija, by the way. This is literally fucking Zero and Ouija lore before this game even came out.
I know exactly what it will cost me.
This is literally Milky Finisher lore. Holy fuck.
Thousands of years will pass in the blink of an eye.
You only delay the inevitable. That's what Ouija said. I love this. I love that I have the same
Someone
brain
will
as these.
appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you, Link. Remember this name.
Oh, that's how he knew Link's name at the beginning.
I look forward to meeting you.
This gave me goosebumps. Wow, and his body decayed there for thousands of years. And that's where we find him. Holy, that was the best cutscene ever. Okay. Anyways, what's going on, Furnace Burns? Super nice to see you. Hopefully you're having a good day. Welcome to Zelda Month. Talk about story, lore, favorite games, favorite songs, favorite bosses. Okay, so there's a lot to discuss. Another reason why I think that this game taking place in a new continuity actually makes a lot of sense is it's retelling a lot of story beats that older Zelda games did it would just be too stupid for it not to be its own continuity, because the way that they speak in all of the other Zelda games is, sorry, I have the hiccups. Ocarina of Time was the origin of Ganon. That is where Ganon began, and every time you see him, he has a ripple effect all from Ocarina of Time. Which means, like, oh, Ganondorf returns, he's either back in the flesh as Wind Waker, he was sealed away in Twilight Princess, he comes back as a beast in Link's Awakening. But the way that this game's history is laced, they literally explicitly state that Rauru and Sonia were the very first king and queen of Hyrule, where in the original game continuity, that would be Link and Zelda from Skyward Sword. But in this game's story and continuity, it would be Rauru and Sonia. I don't know why I said Zelda. If I said, I'm sorry. Rauru and Sonia. Also, the way that they speak about Ganon is like, this is the very first Ganon in this continuity. He was just like, this is almost a retelling of Ocarina of Time in a way. He was the king of the Gerudo, a piece of shit, and why was he important? Instead of, it's retelling events that were already happening in this, because the original Imprisoning War, which takes place after Ocarina of Time and leads into A Link to the Past. The original Imprisoning War is when Ganondorf got all three pieces of the Triforce, was completely unstoppable, and they had no choice but to seal him in the Sacred Realm, and he corrupted it into the Dark World. Then he lost the other two pieces, maintained the Triforce of Power, and the other two went to their respective holders as he was corrupted and turned into a pig-like monster. In this game's lore, the Imprisoning War is almost the same. Instead, there's no reference to the Triforce. Instead, he stole one of the secret stones. That is what gave him the power. So it seems like one of these secret stones is, like, to the same power extent as the Triforce, which would make sense if that new lore drop of the 7 secret stones or 6 secret stones, I don't know how many there are. How many are? Let's solve this right now. Zelda's got one. Mineru's got one. Well, 5 sages. Boom. 5 sages. 1 for Zelda, and 1 for Ganon. So there's 7, right? Am I messing something up? Because Sonia had one. Ganon took Sonia's, then Zelda, and then the 5 sages. So that's 7. Whatever. I'll figure it out. So, it seems like the goddess Hylia, after she created this world, separated her soul into 7 stones, which is why they're so strong. But I wish we just knew how Hyrule was formed prior to this. I don't know. It's just so weird. I wish that there was more explanation of that. They talk a lot about the imprisoning war, which is cool, but how do you just be like, oh yeah, one day the Zonai came from the sky? What? What does that mean? Where did they had to come from? Fucking somewhere. But it's almost like the Zonai in this game are equivalent to the Skyloftians of the original timeline. But there was already Hylians on the surface, you know? Because Sonya was a pure-blooded Hylian. I don't know. It's a lot to fucking... lot to absorb. You know this tragedy as the imprisoning war. Though it took all that we were able to give, we succeeded in imprisoning the Demon King. But I was wounded in the process. My body was soon to expire.
Well then.
That is when Zelda came to me, bearing a decayed and broken sword. Yes, you will recall how the Master Sword vanished from your hand at the Temple of Time. From there, it traveled to the distant past, appearing in Zelda's hands. Another really confusing thing, by the way, is... the Master Sword was destroyed, sent to the past, and brought back to the future. But at the same time, it constantly existed in Breath of the Wild. That has been explained since Ocarina of Time. They always say that the Master Sword is independent of timeline variations. So that's already been confirmed, but that's just a fucking confusing thing. More story? I'm actually happy. Holy shit, dude. This is like the real Metal Gear Solid 4.
You're saying that sword traveled through time the same way you did?
Yes, but more importantly, in my original time, the Demon King was vulnerable to even the smallest piece of this sword.
Even someone like him has vulnerabilities.
Here's another thing. If this is a different continuity, what's the origin of the Master Sword?
What exactly are you suggesting?
What if it came from the original timeline?
Over time, the Master Sword is able to absorb sacred power. It can heal itself. And
Is
even
that
grow
Phi
stronger.
Song?
Curious. If we were able to empower it in that way, it could be the key to defeating the Demon King. But it could take centuries for that sword to grow strong enough. The power the Demon King wields. I do not see how this can be done. It would be impossible for you to provide
Then
it with
Mineru
secret
got her
power
ass
for so
whooped.
long.
I can think of one way.
You mean...
Yes, I can do it. I have to.
I've told you. That act is forbidden for a very good reason. It would mean throwing yourself away.
Oh, Mineru!
That's crazy that they're like one of the only 2 people alive because Ganondorf like smoked everyone.
You won't be able to change back.
The moment I had the sword, I knew what to do. I knew this was why I came to this era.
Yeah, she had to watch everybody die
I want
in
to
Breath of the
restore the
Wild
Master
and in
Sword
the past.
and
Fuck,
deliver it to
dude.
Link.
Crazy ass game.
I understand. You really have
You
let
can
us
see the
know.
mask of the construct in the background.
Very well then. As a Zonai, I bear my share of blame for these events. So I too will devote myself to this goal and to this hero of yours. For the swordsman Link, I will do everything I can. Even if my body should perish, I will still be with you in spirit.
Holy shit. So much lore. What the hell? That was really good. This is really cool. Afterwards, Zelda and I just go. Is there like an audio visual desync, or is that just my TV? Chat, let me know. Is the audio matching with the gameplay, or is it desynced? But anyways. Afterwards, Zelda and I discussed the strategy. We laid the groundwork for guiding you in the distant future.
Well then.
Before the gloom's affliction took my life, I became a spirit and entered the Purapad. Then Zelda did what she felt she must and began the forbidden process. Wait, you think it is desynced or you think it's good? Here, I can try to fix it. It's so weird. It's only this game and I don't really know why. Deactivate when not showing. There we go. She believed that you would use the Master Sword to defeat the Demon King and restore peace to Hyrule.
Uh-huh.
I take it you've already met with the Deku Tree and taken your first step towards reclaiming the sword. You must wield the best weapon against the Demon King. The sword that seals the darkness. The Master Sword. Now I see why chat was like, don't get the Master Sword yet, Zach. Because it's looking like the game is setting up to, now this is the time to get it.
Well then.
Go now, Link. With the Sword of Hope that Zelda left to you, you will surely smite the Demon King. Here's the problem. He had the sword at the beginning of the game and it got smashed into a billion trillion pieces. How the hell is this going to be any better? Is he going to make a super duper one like he did in Wind Waker? The Vow of Mineru, Sage of Spirit. You're right. You're actually right, though. He's got Raru's arm, and if you think about it, he technically has all 5 sages that have all given him their power. So that's actually power scaling that makes sense. Because he actually has 6 sages, because Raru's arm, and then the 5 rings of the other ones. Memories have been added. So, what memory is this? What's memory 15, chat? The Imprisoning War. He does, Shin. I'm gonna go to Hyrule and summon it. What? I didn't see this little buddy here. What are you doing? What? What do you got going on? I was made with a unique Zonai, blah, 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 driving and mining when the Demon King occupied the Spirit Temple. You and Mineru have cleared the way. I can perform my work once again. You have my wholehearted thanks. I would ordinarily not work for anyone other than Mineru. So what's the next one? Plant to kill? Is it the Master Sword one? Or no? But you are a special case. I will gladly exchange my special weapons and equipment with you. It will be up to you to provide the Zonite. Oh, what? This is new. You can get Zonite shit. I want the mighty Zonite sword. Yeah, I want that one. And Zonite bow. This is cool as hell. I think I already had one, but yeah, I already had one, but it's okay. You can never have too many swords. Right? By attack power. What's the most powerful Zonai thing I got? This? No, this one. Oh, what? Attach it, you dickweed. Sweet. Damn, 44. Alright, then we'll do that. And then I'll probably have to wrap up, sadly. I know that this was a really short-ass stream. But, I spent a lot of the time talking about Kojima and shit. Not actually playing. It's okay, we still got time. We still got time. Don't pack your bags yet, chat. This is where we gotta go. I already had it pinned because I was supposed to be here last time. But I'm actually going to do something, chat. You guys ready for Zach Lolliot's headcanon? I've been thinking about this for a while. I was like, once I get all the sages, and right before I get the Master Sword, there's something that I want to do in my Zach Lolliot headcanon. I'm going to see what you guys think for the remainder of the game. Because something's going to change for the rest of the playthrough now. Wait, what the hell's that? Oh! Mineira's vow has granted you the power to summon her construct. Sick! Alright. Chat. Now that the hero of legend has awoken all 5 sages, and the only task is to remember, I think, 2 more memories. We got 2 more memories, and reclaim the sword. Let's put this. I think, since the hero is back, chat, that for the remainder of this playthrough, we wear the traditional green clothes. Maybe I should just do the normal pants. Yeah. I think it's time, chat. I think Link's wearing the iconic green for the rest of the playthrough. Now that he's back, let's get all the Avengers together here. Aw, Snapchat. Look at them all. Wow, look at this shit. Let's go. Where's Sidon at? There he is. Hell yeah. Ganon ain't ready now. Ganon ain't ready for this. Hell yeah. We got the whole fucking squad. And now Link is wearing the traditional green. Good shit. Alright. But we gotta go this way. It just feels right. It just feels right now that we're going to be getting the legendary sword, and we're finally like... And it kind of makes sense because the Zonai color is green. So now he's donning the green. This is it. This is the moment. Alright, time to see another cutscene. There's been all cutscenes today. We gotta find out where the tier actually is, though. Is this it? That's a little Korok fella. How do I activate the damn memory? This game is so bipolar, chat. It's crazy how I can complain about the story, but then the lore today, they really, like, why is it all crammed in at the end here? I don't know. I guess it's really not, because there was a lot at the beginning. I don't know, man. This game it's so weird. I don't even know. I don't know if I'll ever know how I feel. Maybe one day after the next Zelda game comes out, I'll be able to look back at this game for what it is rather than what I wanted it to be. I think that's the biggest issue, is that it wasn't what I wanted it to be, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Making me feel like this is not connected to the other games makes me feel a lot better, though. Alright, let's see what this memory is all about. Y'all ready, gang? More story! This whole segment has been just one Metal Gear Solid cutscene. Alright, more story. Let's see what the hell this is gonna be about. I still don't actually know where Ganon is, or do we? Oh, we do! They said he's underneath Hyrule Castle. They said his body's underneath Hyrule Castle.
He managed to restrain him somehow.
Oh, this is when the sword appeared to her. The beginning of the game.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
I've been waiting for that line of dialogue since fucking day one, dude. Holy shit. When that line was in the trailer, it gave me chills. It's a little anticlimactic in this scene, but still, I've been waiting for that. Wow. What's going on, Anna? Welcome to Zelda Month. Do you like The Legend of Zelda? Who's your favorite character in all of Zelda? Yeah, because... Oh my gosh, I love the connective tissue. At the beginning of the game, Link put the destroyed Master Sword in this same spot in the Temple of Time in the present, and it showed up to Zelda in the past. You like Leoink? Fee! Fire or whatever.
Sword. How is the Master...
Zelda's gonna have to make it stronger because...
You're telling me that Link is safe? You traveled through time to find me and recover your strength.
The music! It's playing Fi's theme!
Zelda, I believe there is a reason you were sent to us.
Oh my gosh! It just clicked with me. Fi is the one that sent Zelda to the past. She didn't just fall through a portal or some shit.
Something only I can do.
Fi sent her to the
We will
past.
finally stop him.
Because Sheik said that in Ocarina of
To
Time.
become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
I'll be forever changed. Link! You must find me.
Holy shit. Oh, you want that? This is it. We're getting. I can feel it. I can feel the ending of the game coming, chat. Wow. This may be the video game in which it's taken me the longest to beat. So, this, whatever this final boss is going to be nuts. I just realized that that's fucking Zelda. Oh my god, that's the fourth dragon. Oh my gosh. I just realized that the fourth dragon is Zelda. That's why the dragon opened up the clouds. Where the fuck is that? What is the purpose of that? The dragon's tears. The fucking... Mineru said that too, but it didn't click with me. Mineru said that anybody that like consumes or uses the power of the secret stone undergoes the dragonification. That's how... So we're actually... Oh my gosh. We're actually not getting Zelda from the past. She's been alive for 10,000 years as the dragon. So that means there was two Zeldas at once. Because there was Zelda as the immortal dragon, but then she was also born into the world naturally and was sealed away. That's why the sword is safe, and that's why the dragon was crying. The dragon was crying because it's Zelda. Holy shit. Wow, chat. Yeah, that's the one thing I was just thinking about. I was just thinking about that. That twist, imagine how much harder that twist would have hit if the 4th dragon would have been in Breath of the Wild. That's fucking crazy. No, there's still 2 more memories. But I'm assuming one of them is wherever the hell this is. In the Spiral Lake. Yeah, that twist, imagine how legendary that twist would have been if the 4 dragons were in Breath of the Wild. That would have been a 500 IQ thing. Chat, I wish I could keep playing. I gotta end my stream. I gotta eat dinner and I got stuff that I have to do. But, I have to end my stream, sadly. I spent too much time talking about Chris Chan and shit. But, you know what, really quick, we do have time for one thing. We have time for one thing. Where is it? Is it this one? King's Duty? This one? No, I'm sorry. Let's watch this while you say run plays, and then I'll end. Then I'm ending. You say okay. It's fine.
Long ago, my people, known as the Zona, came down from the heavens to the surface of the world. It was said they were descendants of God.
I have to see this cutscene again with you say run because it was so good. It was so good, chat. This is such a W Zelda stream. I can't wait till we play more. I can't wait to play more. And we didn't even fight anybody. We didn't even do any fucking.
The knowledge of the Zonai, my younger brother Rauru.
Okay, skip this bullshit. Skip it. Skip it. Come on. Give the chat what they want to see. Give the chat what they want to see.
Rauru gifted Sonia one of the secret stones.
There's no fast forward button on this
to
motherfucker.
establish their kingdom.
What a great... I can't wait. Next stream, we're going to talk more about this because everything will be able to process, and then we're going to talk more about it, and we're going to play some more. And now we're Green Link. We got the whole Avengers with us.
However, tragedy suddenly struck. A man of great...
I love the transition from the hieroglyph Ganon to the just how crazy he looks. We're gonna...
And stole her secret
it's dawning on me now. For me, it just felt like this game would never end. But it's actually dawning on me that we're going to have to fight him. We're going to have to actually fight this guy, and how is that gonna be? Come on! Come on, shit! Why is the cutscene so long?
But the evil power driving the monsters forward was staggering.
I love that, like, when Rauru's punching, he's like, one day you're gonna meet a swordsman named Link and you're gonna have to deal with him! And then Ganon's last words before he's sealed away is like, oh shit, Link, I'm gonna remember that. And then it makes more sense at the beginning when he wakes up, he's like, Rauru told me about you. And he's like, thousands of years will seem as an instant to you. But anyways, here we go. Here's time for the anime bullshit.
However,
There we go.
the Demon King's power had gone far beyond anything we could have imagined.
Oh yeah. Dude, this is gonna be one hell of a finale, bro. Dude, I love it. I'm cheesing so hard right now. Holy shit, dude. Hey, Ganon, you've ever heard these words? Dude, Rauru's the GOAT, literally. He's the greatest of all time, and he's the animal. He committed himself to one final act. Holy ass. This might be one of the coolest cutscenes in Zelda history. Holy shit. I love both the heroes and villains. Rauru! Nani? It's even better the second time. It's even better the second time. Dude, let's go! Oh, dude, the fucking Akira Toriyama shot! Say it, Rauru, say the line! This is like the type of stories I love, dude. Good versus evil. Fucking amazing, chat. Alright. The dialogue exchange is so good, dude. It's so good. Alright. I have overstayed my welcome. This is the end of the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I gotta go. I hope that you have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being patient. No outro or anything. I'm sorry, guys. I literally have to go. I was supposed to end my stream like 15 minutes ago. I've streamed Beyond plus Ultra. I will. I'm gonna beat it soon, very soon. It's Zelda month. We're gonna beat it. All right. Until next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Peace out.